if she tries to make it seem as if it never happened, or be like, oh no, it wasn't me, it was you kind of thing, like a reverse role play thing.
Yeah.
Dashing the chips and dipping.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. Because I have no reason to give her. I couldn't care less. You know me, sometimes I couldn't care less.
You'll walk out, fam.
I'll walk away.
She'll be talking and you just won't look back.
Fam?
Cold as hell.
Yeah, man. I'm here for that.
What's live?
I'm here for that. Smooth.
I see The Rock keeps his shit cold.
Oh, yeah, of course he does.
Cold.
Of course he does, bro. You don't play about.
The Rock knows class. He actually knows class. The Rock knows class.
He knows his difference.
Oh
my days.
That's a thought. Actually, we were having this discussion the other day. What's if you had to play one Drake song, to a complete alien to sell them on Drake, what would it be?
Ooh, see the thing with me and Drake, right? I love the Drake songs that don't have choruses, that he just raps. So, for example, "Do Not Disturb," for example, 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
"Do Not Disturb" is
ignorant shit with Lil Wayne. That was on his like first mixtape. I think that's what made me fall in, not fall in love with him, but, fall in love with his music, because I love those kind of tracks that he's got. So it would probably be one song. He's got a catalogue.
Fam, it's tough, innit?
He's got a catalogue.
It's tough, bro.
But I would probably go. I'd probably have to say 4 p.m. only because we've been singing it now.
4 p.m. is live.
It's such a banger.
It is.
It's such a wave. Like you can't help but bop to it.
Man came with the ha. Yo,
he threw it back,
bro.
He threw it back, bro.
Bro,
what a track! I remember the first time I heard that song. Actually, I heard it. I'm pretty sure it came out around Christmas time in like 2016, either 2015 or 2016. Because I remember I was walking to a shop. It was on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and it was the only shop that was open because there were Muslims. They didn't, obviously, during those times, everyone else closes.
Yeah.
And they were Muslims, so they were the only ones open. I remember I was banging that track, walking to the shop. I can't remember what I was going there for, but I just remember the time it was. I was like, this is a song, bro.
Fam, he's got a catalogue. The other day, I was... So, to your point, when Jay asked me, I did a few, but one of them was Do Not Disturb.
Do Not Disturb.
What?
That's an amazing
It's
track.
an amazing song.
Styling though. December got pictures with me smiling though. Jeez. Yeah. G.
What a banger. But then another one that I wouldn't have ever picked before.
Yeah.
I did a re-up on Views the other day.
Okay.
Bro, Views bangs.
It does bang. Fire and Desire.
Fire and Desire bangs. 9 bangs.
I'm listening to 9 in a minute.
Flipping what one? Don't do this to me. There's 2 that I've been smashing out.
I'll pull up the catalogue now.
It's flipping. Oh, don't do this to me, man.
It's fine, brother. We got it.
I've been banging it all week. All right, where it there?
Western Road Flows?
No.
That's another one that I like.
Western Road Flows. I did this shit for my nigga Rennie.
No chorus.
Yeah. It is.
Child's Play or Grammys?
No. You with me?
Oh, yes, fam.
On some DMX shit.
Yes, fam. Yes,
so,
fam.
You With Me is one, but the other one, the low-key one, is Still Here. As a hype track, bro, when the bass hits on Still Here, I'm still here, dog. Oh, when I'm back, dog. Oh, you just went and turned your back, dog. Bro.
Yeah, man.
It's hard.
I haven't heard that in a minute.
It's hard.
I've listened to this album in a minute.
Bro, the album bangs.
Faithful as well with Pimp C.
Yeah.
Nah.
The album bangs.
That does bang.
Bro, You With Me is a song.
It's top tier. Yeah, top tier. You can't really argue about that.
Bro, man makes 2 iPhone references in that song.
I can't remember.
So,
the iPhone cracks, iPhone 5, 6.
Nah, that's a different track.
Oh, is it?
This one is the one that you have to, it's one of them ones where it's like, if you don't own an iPhone, you're not going to know these tracks.
Okay.
But man's like, when he's talking about beefing with his girl, and man's like, all that grey in our conversation history, you playing mind games when you're saying things. And then he says about the
triple dot.
3 dots, you're thinking of a reaction still.
Yeah.
But tell me why you're thinking. What game's the type of game is being played? How's it going down? If it's on to be gone, they're gone now. Is you with me or what? And then the ending, fam. I got responsibilities, the people that I need, and I'm aware to make this down. He was on his knees and hands and knees, fam. He was on his hands and knees. Mike just here. Oh, I try to give your ass the world. You running your fingers through my curls. You knew me when the kid had waves. Man said, you can never say I came up and forgot about your ass. Oh, bro.
Yeah,
he was on his hands and knees crying.
Wow.
But
well,
yeah,
I feel like I'd have to, sorry to cut you off. Obviously, because you asked me that question and we were just singing 4 p.m. in Celibacy before this episode just dropped, or before this episode started, my instinctive brain was like 4 p.m. But I have to go through his catalogue and think,
bro,
there's so many more bangers.
Bro, Jay
Obviously.
was bringing up ones that like I haven't thought about in years.
I can imagine.
Fam man, press play, all of hers. Bro.
Oh, Trophies? That's a tune. That's a tune. I haven't heard that in ages.
Fam.
Oh,
that would make me
boys
smack a
get
stranger.
the memo.
That would make me smack a stranger.
I do not shop at the Intercontinental.
Bro.
Wow. Tune. Yeah, man.
Jake's the guy. He's the guy.
Speaking of musicians, I was thinking about this yesterday. T-Pain doesn't get enough flowers. Like, T-Pain, back in our day, 10, 11, 12 years ago, I don't know however old you guys are, but T-Pain back in the day was one of the best musicians going. Like, feature tracks, everything. He was top 3 minimum.
Bro.
Top 3.
He
top
was
3.
Oh my God. One slept on tune that I used to love. Him and Akon. I Can't Wait. Have you heard that song?
I probably have, but I can't remember.
I can't wait.
Yes.
Bro.
I
can't wait.
So the reason why I was thinking about him when it came to mind yesterday is because I listened to. Have you heard his new track with Kalani? I like it, or I like that.
Maybe
I like that. So he sampled the first. Dun, 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 dun. He sampled "Buy You a Drink." So he sampled his own track.
Yeah.
So obviously, as soon as you hear that, that takes you back, bro, 10, 15 years ago.
Way back.
And it's just a great memory, great vibes, great. And you just remember T-Pain was the guy, bro. T-Pain was the fucking guy. And man was dropping banger after banger after banger. But then he had a hiatus. Everyone knew he kind of like fell off a bit. Don't know why. But then he came back with booty going up, down. I ain't trying to spend another my money. Trying to see what's up now. Bro, if you heard that in a club, I dare you not to go off.
Bro.
I dare you not to go off.
Bro, he's got some interesting stories as well. Because he's on Twitch now, did you know?
Yes.
Stays on Twitch. Have you heard his opening rap to Twitch?
No. I've not seen any, but I know he's on Twitch because I've seen it on there, but I've never seen it.
Bro, let me try and find his opening thing on Twitch. Oh, fam.
I can imagine. Oh, he was such... But yeah, whilst you're finding that, my point was... I feel like he doesn't get enough flowers because for him to sample Buy You a Drink, obviously when you hear that dun, 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 it's very classic and everyone knows that was a banger back in the day. So for him to sample it and still make it work and still make you not think it's just about Buy You a Drink, but he made the actual song a banger.
He is a real one. He's a real one.
Bro, he doesn't get enough flowers,
He doesn't at all.
T-Pain is hard.
Yeah. This is how man's starting off his streams.
Oh, sick. I think I have seen this. I've seen a version of this.
You just tuned into the latest channel on Twitch, and I am T-Pain. You know the OG. So when you think of legends, I am one of those kings. Oh please, get on both knees. I'm your host tonight, but feel free to host me. I'm a big brainer, pro gamer. Other channels lame-os, they no namers. 5 subs, 20 subs, 50. I can't put money in the bank 'cause it won't fit in. I stay loyal to my bros, and you know I can't switch. Take the trash outside. Better get out my face, bitch.
Bro, I couldn't log into man's stream and he's starting it like that. I'll be hyped.
Yeah, man, I think I've seen that because the first like 4 bars ring a bell. So
I'll be hyped. But on Twitch, he's done a few things where he's told like stories and stuff like that.
Okay.
And he was talking about when he signed with Akon.
Okay.
And he was saying he got offered a ridiculous contract with someone else.
Okay.
But it was for I can't remember. They wanted a song. I can't remember. It was one of his
rights to one of his songs.
They wanted him for one song basically.
Okay.
They wanted him to release whatever song this was, whether it was Buy Your Drink or one of them originals, they wanted to sign him and that to be his first single release under that label, basically.
Like Buy Your Drink or Bartender.
Yeah, I think it was Bartender, actually. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or was the next one? I'm in Love with a Stripper. Was that the first one? Banger in it.
Banger. The remix with like R. Kelly, all of them man there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was one of them.
What a
and
tune.
basically it was like for $1 mil or $2 mil.
Okay.
He was a teenager.
Okay.
He was young.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then basically Akon came up to me and said, I want to sign you, but I can only afford to give you
X amount.
It wasn't even
less
much.
than-
It was a lot less, bro. It
Okay.
wasn't much at all.
Okay,
I think
okay.
it was like 50K or something like that, or 100K maybe. And then I could be butchering it, but it was low.
Yeah.
And he said, but I want to make you an artist, fam. I want to make you an artist.
Sick.
And T-Pain was like, gang, let's do it.
Sick.
Turned down the millions.
Sick.
Said, gang, let's do it. Akon said, I'm going to make you an artist, bro.
Sick.
And he did.
He did, man.
Bro,
I
T-Pain
forget Akon
flew
signed
off.
him. Yeah. I forget Akon signed him.
Yeah, bro.
Akon had the vision.
Yeah, he did.
had the vision.
He's a businessman.
He is a savvy businessman.
He's out here doing business.
Yeah, I know. He wants to make like Senegal a next thing.
Yeah.
He's trying to make Senegal a next thing.
He is. He was trying to build a city, no?
Yes, of course. Yeah. I've seen like a solar panel powered city.
Yeah,
That's the word I was looking
ridiculous.
for. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to make
So he's
Senegal
out here
next
doing
thing.
next
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, he signed him and said that. And there was another thing. I think it was Kanye. I think it might not have been Kanye West, but it was someone on Kanye's level.
Okay.
He said that he was talking about the first time that they ever met, and he was gassed to meet him and stuff like that.
Okay.
And
This is T-Pain meeting that
T-Pain
person.
meeting him.
Yeah.
So it may have been Kanye. It may have been someone else.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's Kanye in my head. But he basically went up to him and was like, "Oh, cool, nice to meet you." He was like, "Oh, gang, yeah, nice to meet you too." Everything was pleasant. He was like, "Oh, you do know you've killed music." He
person
told
said that to
T-Pain,
T-Pain?
yeah, the person, whether it's Kanye or not, he said, "You've killed music."
Oh, wow.
Just so you know, because T-Pain set autotune
Auto-tune.
off.
Yeah.
And he said, "You've killed music forever. Just know that. Like, you're alive, but just know music's dead because of you."
Jesus.
And T-Pain said at the time, he just brushed it off like, fuck off. Like, you're a hater, whatever.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
like, after
As time
sitting
went-
down and
yeah.
listening, he was thinking, fuck, have I killed music? Have I actually destroyed music? Because now it doesn't matter. Because T-Pain can actually sing.
He can actually sing, of course.
But it's like, it doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter if you sing or if you can't.
Because everyone's on auto now. Almost everyone's got an auto-tune thing
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Damn.
Imagine hearing that from one of your idols.
Damn. But I feel like tough criticism like that is the reason probably why he's an idol, you know?
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah,
if,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
say it was
yeah.
Kanye West, for example. Kanye West is very outspoken. He
Yeah.
speaks his mind.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming T-Pain as a growing artist at the time, like you said, he brushed it off, but it would have come a stage where he feels like, let's say it was Kanye. Kanye said that for a reason, you know? He wasn't trying to diminish who he was as an artist, but just let you know, big man, you're great, but you fucked up.
Yeah, you've ruined it for everyone.
You ruined it for everyone.
Yeah,
And it's
true.
something he has to take on the chin, you know, because Kanye again is a visionary thinker,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
visionary thought processor. So yeah, man, I can understand that.
Yeah, that was like with obviously not as deep as You've Killed Music, but I remember because J. Cole had that track Let Nas Down in it. Man said Nas was his guy forever.
Yeah.
Finally met him and he's like, "You're hard," but that because was it Workout for me? I think it was Workout. Is like that Workout tune is fucking shit.
Damn.
Like, what actually is that? Like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing?
Damn. The thing, I think that track is banging. Obviously, from Nas's perspective, Nas knows a lot more about music than I do. But I think that's banging. I think that track's banging.
It is a
Personally.
banging tune, but I think what Nas is trying to say is that's not you. It's so painfully obvious that's a cash grab song.
Of course, because
That's
that was
a
his
pop
like,
song.
first major single.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was doing
yeah,
like
yeah.
what was his mixtapes before then?
The come up,
the come
the
up,
warm
yeah,
up,
yeah,
the
the
come
warm
up,
up,
the
the
blow
blow
up.
up, the blow up. Yeah, so
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
and obviously he was rapping his ass off. He was grinding.
He was
Bro,
rapping his ass off.
Speaking of J. Cole, I was doing like a little throwback. Sorry to cut you off about.
No,
Sorry to
all good.
divert. I was doing like a little throwback thing. Spotify comes up with like loads of like old school playlists and stuff. And do you remember A Star Is Born? Jay-Z, J. Cole. Every day a star.
Yeah, I remember.
Clap for, clap, bro.
I do remember. Now
J.
you just did the
Cole's-
clap for
J. Cole's verse in that track, bro.
He's hard.
Oh, I was like, because I remember I heard that song. I think I was in year maybe 12 or 13 when that album dropped. And I heard that verse and I was thinking, wow, what a verse.
Yeah,
What a fucking
yeah.
verse. That's when I was like, yeah, J. Cole, you're the guy. But then sorry to cut you off again, but I can now, thinking back to that, I can understand why Nas said, the workout track.
Yeah, I think the reason he was saying it, I think the perspective he was putting on it was basically how anyone else would feel if Nas made that workout song.
Okay.
Regardless of his banger, if Nas made that song, everyone would be like, what are you doing?
What are you doing, big man?
Who do you think you are? Put down the pom-poms, G. Make the real music.
Yeah, okay.
So I think that's what he was trying to say to J. Cole.
Okay.
Like, that's petty, fam. What are you doing? That's not you. Don't beg it. It's a banger, but it doesn't matter.
Don't beg it for the P.
Yeah, it's a club tune, fam. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But then, J. Cole makes bangers.
He does make bangers.
I went back and listened to, what was it? One song that I remember back then was one that made me think like, rah. But it's not one of them ones that typically people would think.
Okay. J. Cole?
J. Cole on Born Sinner. It's a light one. Is She Gon' Pop? Do you remember that one?
You'd have to. I remember the track.
The tune's like dum 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 da da dum dum. It's like a little floating. Hang on. A similar predicament. She asked me where her nigga went.
Yeah, I do
she
remember
said your
it.
guess is good as mine.
It was probably one of the ones that I didn't always like.
Yeah. It's a skip over thing.
It's either a skip over thing or when you're playing the album, it's like, yeah, it's cool. But
it's a light one, fam. But for me, that one, I just love the flow in that one.
Okay.
I love and it's a story. If you actually listen to it, in the lyrics, it's a story.
He's a storyteller. That's why I do love J. Cole.
Yeah, and I remember when I was listening to it, I was thinking, God, everyone's sleeping on this song. This song's bad. And I used to feel that way with he had that song. It reminded me, it was like a Tyler-esque song. Okay. Because it was like stalkerish.
Okay.
On the this is album? The girl of my dreams, and it's as good as what she seems.
I remember that song.
But it's about a girl that he fancies. He's just like following her around to her work and all that stuff to find out that she's got next man and stuff.
Reminds me of like Tyler She in it.
Yeah.
Tyler She vibes. Yeah. Tyler She vibes. Yeah.
So I remember that song. I was like, this is a banger. But again, it was one of them ones that everyone used to just like, oh yeah, it's cool, and then skip on. But I loved that song.
But I think at that time, because remember, J. Cole has been rapping for 13, 14 years. So obviously, when we got first introduced to him in uni, it was all about the bangers. It was all about what pops in the shubs, what pops in the dance. And obviously, that's why Workout banged for us at our age. Whereas Nas was like, that's not you, big man. Rap.
Yeah.
Don't dance for me. Rap for me. You know? Don't dance for man. Rap for me. You know? Prove your worth for me.
Yeah.
But back in those days, that's what it was. Even still now,
sometimes you need a club hit, G.
You need a club banger to raise your profile. And obviously, that was his first single. I think that was his first single, Workout. His first proper single when he got signed. It was
definitely his first clubby one. I'm
assuming so. But like pre-mixtapes.
After his mixtapes,
that was his first banger.
Yeah.
So I can understand the fact that we all needed at that point club bangers all the time. But that's probably the reason why a lot of these songs got slept on, because people aren't checking for that. People aren't checking for the vibe. People want to bop.
You know? They ain't got time for that. The deep stuff, they haven't got time for it. They ain't got
time for that. But the more and more you listen to J. Cole and the more you go, obviously J. Cole now is classed as one of the best lyricists in the world. So when you go back and listen to his old stuff, you appreciate the old stuff. And that's what I do with Drake as well sometimes.
Yeah.
I was having this conversation in the car with Tobes and Fatal, talking about the clarity of musicians nowadays and the reason why Dave's doing so well. Because the clarity, you can hear everything he says. Why Stormzy's doing so well. But people like Gets, for example, Gets raps very, very fast, and like a lot of things will go over people's heads. But because I listen to that kind of music, I hear everything Gets says, but he would never be as popular as Dave.
100%.
Purely because Dave's clarity is just second to none.
Same
with Stormzy, and same with Drake. That's the reason why these men are excelling, you know? I understand why those guys are the GOATs in there.
That makes sense.
You know?
That being said, I'm going to get slapped for this. The Stormzy thing, you see how you said our Team Payne doesn't get enough flowers? In my opinion, Stormzy gets way too many flowers.
Okay.
And it makes me hate him. And it's not even his fault.
Okay.
But he gets so many flowers, in this country anyway.
Okay.
That I'm just like, enough.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. There's nothing that he's ever made that I've heard that I've been like, that's fucking prolific. Do you know what I mean? That's like, that's a different thing. I can see your blood pressure's raising.
No, because my brain is working and thinking about how I can prove you wrong, but like, because I don't necessarily listen to Stormzy. Like the Heavy's the Head is his most recent album, which came out a few years ago. I've not banged that album, but I've listened to that album. But kind of followed Stormzy's career.
Yeah.
From like Shut Up and all of that, blah, 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 and Wicked Skin Man Part 3, all of that stuff. But when it comes to his features, because I listen to Stormzy, like the features, the things he says, bro, his wordplay, like I said again, the clarity, I understand why Stormzy's up there.
Fair play.
People like Chip, for example. Chip has been around as long as, God knows, he's been around for like 15, 16 years.
Bro, it's been
since I was in secondary school.
Yeah.
Since I was in secondary school, Chip's been spitting. And he, like you said, he never runs out of bars. That's one of his most prolific bars. I never run out of bars. But because he again, for me, because I listen to him and follow him, for me, what he says is clear, like there's clarity. But because he's not looking to sell out and like go into this mainstream world, he just makes music for him and his people and his fans. He will never be as globally accepted as all these other people.
Yeah, man.
But I understand where you're coming from in terms of the Stormzy thing, because like I said, I don't really, for me, that album wasn't like a prolific album, like you said, but I know Stormzy's got what it takes.
Yeah,
purely
that's fair
because enough. I listen to him and like his features and all of that are just so good. So good. And he does a lot. I think the reason why Stormzy is also out there, he does a lot for the community. He does a lot for black people. He does a lot for, it's not just about the music for Stormzy. And that's the reason why I believe he's escalated as far as he has.
Fair
if
play,
that makes
G.
sense. I could be completely wrong, but that's my assumption.
That was a monologue, my G.
Yeah.
Fair play. He deserves to spot you for that. He deserves to spot you for that. He should hear that and be like, thank you.
You know, I do hear that though.
But yeah, man, yeah. For me, I don't look for his music, but obviously you can't not hear a lot of it.
Yeah.
And everything I've ever heard of his, obviously it's enjoyable, it's fine.
Yeah.
But consider it, he gets like, in a lot of circles, gets like, he's just, like you said, like, oh, you've got Drake, you've got Stormzy in there. And then he actually gets that kind of recognition. And for me personally, obviously, I'm just like, I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. Like, to me, it's just any artist to me. Like, I've never thought, oh, banger. Obviously, I thought, yeah, cool. But like, never, ever thought, I'm happy this guy is getting like the love that he's getting because like he deserves it. I
do hear you. But then obviously that depends on how much you listen to someone, which again is understandable.
It's true.
Like I don't know if you know, but maybe like 2 years ago, him and Chip were in a back-to-back beef. And they were dropping tracks on YouTube. Maybe it was 2 years ago. Maybe it was earlier. They were dropping tracks on YouTube. Chip, I've always rated Chip, like his bars and everything. Anything Chip spits on is always fire. But again, when it comes to the clarity, like I said, Stormzy, I can't remember what the tracks are called, but I can remember seeing the videos in my head. He did one in Tokyo and he did another one. And he did when he was beefing, his face is in my head, is not Lethal, it's Wiley.
Oh, yeah.
He had a back and forth with Wiley as well. Bro, some of the I can't remember now, obviously. But when I think about it back, or when I think about it when I was listening to it at the time, I was thinking, "Yo, Stormzy, you're a lyricist, bro."
That's fair.
You can
but
flow on tracks.
I heard that he was taking time to come out with them.
He was.
Chip was coming next day.
That's the thing with Chip. Chip is a real MC.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but he's never gonna get the flowers that Stormzy's got. But Chip is a real. He's raw. He's about this life. He's in the streets. You know. Next day, bro, he will pen down game that night and then release a video tomorrow. That's what Chip's on. Chip's on smoke. And it's a fact, he's on smoke.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the household name, Stormzy is just bigger than him. And it's just a fact.
You just have to.
You just have to hold that L.
Yeah, you have to.
But it's a
you
shame.
have to hold
it's
that
a shame
L.
because Chip's been in the game longer than Storms.
Chip's
done bro. That album he did with all the American dons, he did with Chris Brown and all them lot. I think it's called Champion.
Yeah.
That came in like 2012. Man went fully pop, but it's still bang. You got on the track with Trey Songz, Chris Brown, so many American artists.
Forgot about that.
Fucking Mavado. Was it Every Girl I'm Mad?
Wow, bro. I completely forgot about the whole thing.
Bro, Chip's done stuff in this game.
Yeah, he has.
He's done stuff in this game.
Yes, he has. I forgot all
He got
about
signed
that.
to T.I. That was it. That's how he got propelled into the American genre and American like world and stuff. He got signed to T.I.'s label. What's it called? Like Grand Hustle or Hustle? I can't remember what it's called. But that's the reason why he got propelled into that aspect. But I think that fell off and he came back to his UK roots. And then he just started dropping. But there was a bar he said where Chip the artist or Chip the MC, which one is it? But I can take it. He said something like, I can't remember which track it was, but he said, either raw, whichever chip you want, I can bring it. I can still deliver because he can. Chip can, bro. But Stormzy's flowers are, they're bigger than his. They're bigger than Chip's, which is a shame. Because I feel like they're both great MCs. But yeah, we're just rambling about artists now.
That's calm, man.
I'm in the zone now.
Bro,
I love music, bro.
You said that's because Chip's a real MC. You said it with chest.
Fam, Chip is a real MC. Chip doesn't fuck about,
That's
bro.
making me laugh every time
Bro,
you say it.
if
G.
Chip hears his name in someone else's track, he's already got his pen and paper. He's already got his pen and paper.
He's ready to scrap anyone.
He's ready to scrap. That's the thing. That's why I love Chip, because he knows he can go toe to toe with anyone. He knows. He knows.
He's waiting to hear.
He's waiting for someone to send for him. He doesn't need to send anymore. You know? And bro, you got to give him the flowers for that. Because he comes correct every single time. Every single time.
True.
He's got bars.
It's true. But that's another thing as well. When you said to go back to the Wiley thing. Wiley deserves every flower, every
Wiley's a pioneer.
He
Wiley's
deserves
a pioneer.
Because that's kind of what started off his beef before, isn't it?
What do you mean?
He was just getting not slept on, but basically he just wasn't getting the love. And he was trying to, he was at his screaming. You man don't even know who I am.
It's the younger generation. The Gen Z didn't rate him.
They didn't rate him until he was getting laughed at. And I'm thinking, Wiley?
Like, you're 40, chill.
Big Wiley Coyote. Roll deep. Nah.
Roll deep. Oh, in the ends? I think that's Roll Deep in the ends. I think that's the track.
Bro, that was
back
my
in the day.
childhood.
Yeah.
Wiley was on smoke when I was a kid. Wiley was on smoke. And when I heard he was just getting laughed at, I was thinking, I wanted to fight his corner.
These youngers don't understand.
They don't get it. They don't understand who this is. And that reminded me of when people, like, you can talk to like older people now, especially if you're talking about like old school hip hop, and they'll bring out names that you just like, please shut up. Like if anyone's obviously you know they're pioneers, but when they're just like Ice Cube, and just like
I know what you mean. I know
Public
exactly
Enemy and all
what
that
you
thing.
mean.
Like, I've heard their songs, fam. It's not on the level that it needs to be, and you're like, and you can tell they want to smack you in your face
because it's way before our time.
Way before our time. And then anything that's made now is based on the back of that. And then just like, but like these artists have got all these things to go from. They can sample whatever they want. These man back there had nothing.
That's
and this was the fire they were coming out with.
That's very true, bro.
All these Drake songs that we love, he samples galore.
That's very true.
He samples galore.
Him, Kanye, Kendrick, all of them do it.
All them do it. And then they get all the love. These men back here they're just broke.
Because there was no internet back then. There was none of that technology back then.
True, G.
There was none of that back then. Because when I find out, I can't think of an example right now, but when I listen to a banger by Drake or J. Cole or Kendrick or someone like that in our era, for example, and I realize the song has been sampled from like the 1980s, I'm like, wow.
Speaking of, there's a few of these, but there's one guy on TikTok.
I think I know, like, he does who sampled who. Like, you wouldn't believe who this was.
Never believe this was sampled.
Yeah. I've seen
there's a few of them, but have you seen this guy? He's like, he
wears a mask?
No.
Okay.
See, I know which one you're talking about. This guy, he's got a smooth, mellow tone.
Okay.
He's just like some tall white guy.
Okay.
And like he's got a deep voice. The American guy, deep voice, and he's like, "Yo, welcome back to You Never Believe It Was Sampled Part 100." He had hundreds of them, fam. And some of them are so obvious. But then some of them, fam, some of them, and you're just like, okay, cool. So you take this beat, and it's just like any beat from the fucking Temptations, and or Earth, Wind, or Fire or some shit. And then you're like, all right, cool. And they double speed it, and they reverb it, and they this it, and then that, and you're like, where are you going with this, bro? And then they do it, and then you're like, bro,
you can hear it.
You can hear it.
And
you're like, fucking hell. Like, how?
Bro.
How is that even the Daft Punk do that on bits? Daft Punk, they do that on crack.
Yes, they do. Was it Get Lucky? Or whatever it's called? What's that?
What, the Pharrell one?
It's Daft Punk featuring Pharrell, right?
Yeah,
they sampled, I'm sure they sampled that.
Really?
I think so. I think I've seen, either they sampled out, someone sampled them, because I've seen someone do a sample with Daft Punk in it. I can't remember. It rings a bell, but I can't remember.
The sample I saw with the Daft Punk one was the, oh no, how does it go? It's like, it's an old one. One more time.
Yes, I've seen that one. I've seen that one. Yeah, I think that's the one I was talking about.
And that original is from like the 60s.
Yeah.
Mad.
Bro,
Mad.
yes.
Mad. But anyway, we've done like half an hour of lyricist shit. I have a fun fact. Basically, it's kind of a fun fact, but it's basically like a statement it's a statement that I truly believe now, followed up by facts.
Okay.
Cool. So the statement is pandas. So you know how pandas are endangered?
Okay. Yeah.
They deserve to be. Pandas deserve to be endangered, my G. They don't deserve to live. And I'll tell you why. They don't want to live.
Because they're stupid. Pandas are stupid. Pandas are stupid.
So facts about pandas, right? This is why they don't deserve to be saved. We're wasting resources on these, man. And they don't want it for themselves. So if they don't want it for themselves, then why do we want it for them?
Why are we doing it? Yeah.
Big
why
man.
are we checking for them?
Stupid, bruv. So, first of all, their mating window for the year is 5 days.
No fucking way.
5 days out of the year they fuck. 5 days.
Pause. Imagine only being horny for 5 days out of 365 days of the year as human beings.
Oh, everyone will be in prison. If you're not nutting in those 5 days, pen. Murder.
No one's going to work that
Bro,
week.
we couldn't function as a society like that.
Everyone's stressed.
It would literally be purged for 5 days.
It would be. The first nut, take someone's eye out.
Yeah, 100%. You'll drown them. From the inside out. It's disgusting.
From the inside out.
Second, so first of all, their mating window is 5 days a year.
Jesus.
Man said, and also on top of that, they're completely solitary, which means they live completely. Each and every individual one live completely alone.
No way.
Which means in these 5 days, they're just looking for man. They don't even know who's about.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, fam. So they only mate for 5 days a year. They're completely solitary. The baby, when it's born, is 1/900th the size of the mum.
Wow.
As small as hell. And whenever the mum gets hungry, she just leaves it. No. So baby pandas get yammed for joke.
No.
They're tiny little things, and the mum gets a little.
She gets peckish and bounces.
Doesn't bring you bounces. Says I'm starving. Just fucks off and gets food for hours at a time.
No way.
Leaves the little ute by itself. Of course, it's gonna get backed.
One young cobra just sliding through the jungle was going to wholesome that.
And funny. This is the fun fact. Guess what the name? Do you know what the name of a group of pandas is called?
I feel like I've seen it somewhere.
You must have seen it.
But for the life of me, I can't remember. So you will remind me.
An embarrassment. That's what it's actually called. A group of pandas is called an embarrassment. I can't say it with a straight face. A group of pandas is called an embarrassment.
That is hilarious because it's so coincidental.
Bro, they're useless animals.
Fam?
Let them die because they're not supposed to be here.
Family, they climb trees and drop for joke.
Do they?
They drop all... Have you never seen panda videos of them just dropping? You've never seen that?
I don't watch panda videos,
But
bro.
I've seen it on like Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to...
They just climb trees and just drop.
They're the clumsiest animals. Oh, wow. They're the clumsiest animals in the world, bro.
Bro, they need to drop like the dodo. They need to be done.
Clumsy panda's falling. All right, bet. Oh, I've seen this one on Twitter for sure. Oh, fucking advert.
Because there's charities for these, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fully fledged, licensed charities begging me for money to save these ones. They don't want to save themselves.
Let me see if I can. Fam? These men are idiots.
Yeah, they're useless.
They just fall from the highest heights.
Yeah, they're fully useless. To be fair, so are humans, fam.
Oh, yeah,
we fall daily.
Yeah. To be fair,
we fall daily.
I think the thing with us, the reason why it's different is because we can comprehend what's right and wrong. But then again, all animals probably can comprehend what's right and wrong.
Oh yeah,
you know. But obviously, I'm not a panda, so I don't know. But
It's
I'm
true.
assuming so.
It's true. Anyway, you said you had a scenario.
Yes, fucking, I forgot about that. It's more of it is a scenario / what would you do kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, remember weeks and months ago, I was reading this confession box thing. Like where someone sent it was on Instagram and someone sent us a random scenario, bro. Like it was more like sexual oriented.
I remember.
Yeah. So boom. Was on a night out with the girls to get my mind off my ex who had recently cheated on me. Having a fab night, drinks were coming, the atmosphere was good, dancing and generally having a blast. One fella caught my eye and I saw him having a look too. As the night went on, looks and smiles were exchanged, and towards the end of the night, he approached me and we ended up leaving to get a Mackey's. Sounds perfect already, innit? I can see your lips. It sounds perfect already, innit? I can imagine myself in the dance.
The Mackies. We are skipping the Mackies.
I can imagine myself in the dance already, exchanging looks and pleasantries. Yeah, gang.
You wouldn't be exchanging nothing. You'll hold the eye contact.
Bro, I love eye contact. I love eye contact.
You, man, if you could ever see Fuhad in a club, yeah, when he's on the prowl, oh my days. It's concerning. He does not blink when he sees a girl he likes. He does not blink or move or nothing,
bro. Eye contact for me is so sexy, bro. I love it. It makes my blood boil, but in a good way.
Yeah. If you're staring straight and you're not staring at me, if we're out together and you're staring straight and your face is straight, I already know what you're doing before I look.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. And I could be talking to you and you won't look at me.
I won't be looking. I'll be looking through you, bro.
I know.
I'm looking at a spice. But yeah. Anyway,
too funny. Carry on. Yeah.
I'm gonna read it up a bit. So as the night went on, looks and smiles were exchanged, and towards the end of the night, he approached me and we ended up leaving to get a Mackey's. Was all going well. We ordered some food, and he must have complimented me about 10 times, like telling me I was the best looking girl he saw in the club. Proceeding to act shy and cute, I accidentally snorted, and just my luck, the biggest booger flew out of my nose and into his fries. He was so absolutely mortified, and it was safe to say we called it a night and he never saw me again. Fam, what would you do if you're the guy? What do? You and her have exchanged pleasantries, bro. You've had a cheeky grin, a cheeky smile, a cheeky whine, a cheeky dance. You guys have grabbed a drink. She's peng, bro.
How peng is she?
Fam, she's peng. She's like a nice 8, like, you don't know her, so she's a nice 8 out of 10. You don't know what she looks like outside of work, blah, blah, blah. She's a nice 8 out of 10 on the night. She's feeling you. You're feeling her, bro. Like, boom, boom, boom. Let's leave early. I'm hungry. She says, I'm hungry. Let's grab a Mackey's. And you know you love a Mackey's after a dunya.
Hot chips
and hot chips and a burger.
We're there.
I know, we've spoken about this many times. We love McDonald's after a dance. She offers you let's go McDonald's. I'm hungry, bro. And we're like, you guys dip. Boom, 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 boom. You man are skipping in McDonald's. Oh, what should I get? You're having giggles on the automate. You're clicking the automated thing. She's clicking for you.
She's trying to remove my gherkins, and I slap her hand like that.
I want my gherkins, bro. Shut up.
I love gherkins, bro.
She's like, shut up, Jays. Like, you guys are flowing, bro. Flowing, bro. Chit chatting.
I'll be texting you.
You're like, that?
You'll be in the strip telling me to shut up.
That's too funny because it's so true. So yeah. So you get your food now. You guys are talking. So you bust one. I don't know. You bust a joke that makes her
joke.
Giggle.
Yeah.
Giggle as you're like, and fam snorts into your chip. You're mid like eating, like, you know, you're there. You just see it slow mo, bang, lands into the middle of your hot fries. What do you do?
Right.
What do you do?
It's dread. All right, cool. For me, as I was hearing it, this one's actually kind of like a no-brainer for me.
Okay.
So, if I thought she was paying enough that I would actually want to see her again after today, wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
About the booger thing.
Okay.
I wouldn't give a single fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally wouldn't care.
That makes sense.
But if she's just a ting that I just want to fucking smash, like she's not someone I would ever really go for, and I have no interest in seeing her again after today. But she's just got body or something. She's got something about
something that's appealing to you.
Like fuck me eyes or something. She's got something about her that I think like I know she slops a nasty tool. Like this is about to be a disgusting one night bang, and then I'm out of there. Like if I'm thinking I'm already not sleeping here tonight,
yeah.
that is all it would take for me to be like dash the chips in her face and walk out. 100%. If I thought I don't even find this girl that attractive, but she just looks like she's nasty.
Yeah, she slops her top.
Yeah, she slops her top. And then I make a little jokey joke, and she laughs, and there's snot all over my food. I will launch it in her face and I'll walk out.
Fam, it's one of them ones where booger goes into the chip, but there's also booger down her lip because it's it's excessive.
100%, I will kiss my teeth.
Your mood would change. Your boner would subside,
Fam,
bro.
you'll see me back in the shops in 10. You'll see me back in the dance in 10. Looking
You'll tap
for
my
a new
back.
thing.
Like, yeah.
And you'll be like, fam, what are you doing
What's
here?
happening?
I'll tell you later. Let's do a
Let's
lap.
enjoy the night. That is hilarious.
Bro, yeah, if she was just a nut, that's all it would take for me to be like, move. That, or a fart, or something like that. Maybe even a wet burp. Get out of my face.
What's a wet burp?
Like a sicky burp.
Yeah, like, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
One that you couldn't do with your mouth closed. Them kind of ones.
I know exactly.
Yeah,
what you mean.
It sounded like a little gargle on the end of it. Get the fuck out of here. That's all it would take, bro. That's all it would take. With me,
That's hilarious.
With me, if I don't actually find that girl like very attractive, bro, honestly, the smaller
easiest
things
out.
turn me off.
Yeah.
Smallest thing.
Yeah.
If I saw
I know
like
what
a
you mean.
weird streak of tan on the back of her leg,
Done.
done.
I know what you mean.
She's wearing heels and I can see like a black heel. Like the her foot bottom is
Because she's been walking barefoot. You know she's been walking barefoot. Oh, that's one of my pet
bro.
peeves.
We could be walking down the road and her fucking ankle twists slightly to the left. Gone. I'm done. I'm done.
Fucking hold yourself together, babes.
Yeah.
Hold yourself together. We've all had a few drinks.
Yeah, if it's just a slanting, anything can put me off. Anything can put me off. I just don't know when it's going to happen.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Don't know what is going to happen. I could look at the back of her head and just see like a little clump. I'm out. I'm out, bro. Anything can put me off.
Okay, let's say it wasn't a booger thing. Let's say it wasn't as obvious as a booger. And for example, you saw like a heel back. You clearly can tell she's been walking barefoot. How would you leave the situation? Scenario, you're both at McDonald's, you're both ordering food, everything's going well, there's no booger, you're having a great conversation.
And just one of the small things put me off.
One of the small things put you off. How are you leaving? How are you patterning it so you can go? Because you obviously now you're not sexually frustrated by her.
Yeah, and I'm
You just
thinking
wanna
I could
to the
probably
dance.
get back in the
Get
dance
back in the dance.
if I leave now.
Have another lap, have another round. How would you pattern it?
I would probably, because I don't want to lie. I don't want to say, oh, I just fucking leave out because I'm too scared to do that. I don't know what's gonna come after. I would probably, knowing me, pretend that you've called me.
You would bail me.
Oh,
You
I'd bail
wouldn't
you.
even pretend to- I know you'd bail me.
I'd bail you.
I
I'd
know
bail
you'd
you
bail
in my
me.
pocket, and then I'd be like, "Hello," and you'd be like, "What do you want, fam?" What? Sorry, Belle. 1 sec. What do you mean? Who? Yeah, chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Yeah,
Fanta no ice. Fanta no ice.
no ice. Yeah, but not the normal barbecue, the smoky one.
The 20p
20p.
one.
They're gonna ask for 20p, but just say it with confidence, and they might give it you for free. Hang on, fam.
A man's in McDonald's. He's there. He's at the counter.
Yo, fam, hang on. I'm still here. Yeah. Can we do 9 instead of 6? All right. Say less. Say bet. Yeah. Yeah. Take my card. It's fine. Bro, honestly, are you alone? You're not alone. Keep the receipt. Bro, you know what? Oh shit. I'm just trying to think because I'm with Kelly. Bro, I know. Don't move. You know what? Don't move. Bro, it's not far. I'll tell you what. Yeah. I'm gonna call you back in 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back in 2 minutes. Babe, I gotta go. I'm literally gonna be back in 5.
Yeah.
If you're in trouble. You're not gonna be able to keep up in these hills. Yeah. Stay here, enjoy your meal. Have mine, wherever. Yeah. This is, look at you, you're painting.
Painting,
Look
Kelly.
at you, painting.
Make her smile before she dip.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm gonna be back painting. Look at it, scared.
You conniving motherfucker.
You little tart. I'll be back. Fam, I'll dip and I will never return.
You'll never see her again.
100%, I'm never returning.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well thought though, but that's hilarious. That's hilarious, brother. I love that.
What are you doing?
Fam, I don't know.
If she's paying with the booger thing, if she's paying,
Oh, so the booger scenario.
we're going back.
Okay.
And then we'll trans forward.
I don't know. It depends on how she plays it off. Because obviously we both know this booger thing's happened. It also depends on whether one, she tries to ignore that it happened, or she embraces that it happens and we laughed about it.
Yeah.
Because if she tries to ignore it and we both know it happened, I have to make it known that I'm never going to eat these chips again. You know?
Yeah.
I have to let her know that, big man, did you just see what happened? Like, are we not going to address this? I'm not trying to embarrass you, but you saw this happen. It came out from you. You know? You have to say something.
Yeah.
At least a sorry. Let me run you another chippy.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
You
can't ignore it. You can't get embarrassed. You have to chest this.
You have to chest it because we're here now.
You need to know you're paying. You're panger than this booger.
Exactly.
Don't let the booger beat you.
Exactly, bro.
Don't let the...
So if the booger beats her and she doesn't embrace the situation, I'm like, what's going on? Big babes, you just fucking snotted in my chips. You either run me another one or I need to bounce because this isn't on. This isn't on. But if she rolls up to me and embraces him like, oh my fucking days, I am so sorry, blah, blah, and she just bursts out laughing.
If she was pissing herself.
If she's
laughing. Banging, and then she snots on my tits and starts howling like, fucking hell, I'm sorry. I'm more gassed. I don't even want to fuck tonight. I want to cuddle.
I want to get to know you.
This is
bae.
Yeah.
This is bae. Oh, you told the kids, how did we meet? Funny story, guys.
Funny, I thought it was a smash thing. And she snotted on my chips and laughed it off.
It's not a chip, but here you are.
Yeah, I never wanted anyone else ever again.
Bro, so it has to be one of them things. It depends on how she reacts to the situation.
100%.
So if she embraces it and we laugh about it, I'm going to keep the night moving with her. If she tries to make it seem as if it never happened, or be like, oh no, it wasn't me, it was you kind of thing, like a reverse role play thing.
Yeah.
Dashing the chips and dipping.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. Because I have no reason to give her. I couldn't care less. You know me, sometimes I couldn't care less.
You'll walk out, fam.
I'll walk away.
She'll be talking and you just wouldn't look back.
Fam? She'll bop toilet. She'll never see me again. She will never see me again.
God, that's too.
Because we've not exchanged numbers at this point. We've just bought McDonald's. She'll never see me again.
It's done.
Her and her dirty heel back. She'll never see me again.
Oh yeah, for me, bro. Yeah, it's literally a case of if she's banging, she owns it, bro. We're cool. We're still going back to yard after.
100%, bro.
But if you try and lie to me, or if you let the shame of this not defeat you, you're done here.
You're done out here, bro.
You're done here, bro. Yeah, 100%. And yeah, to me, even to be fair, but that's if she's paying. If she's just a bang ting,
that's why I said 7, 8. She has to be paying.
Yeah, if she's just a bang ting, I don't care if she owns it. I don't care what happens. I'm gone.
It depends. Fam, to me, if the figure's naughty,
I know for you.
If it's finger licking chicken type thing, I don't know.
I know for you. I know you'll put up with a lot,
fam. I'll go to the toilet and grab her a tissue.
Nah, not me, bro.
I'll dash my chips. Like, babes, I need to get you a tissue because this isn't running.
Yeah.
Let's clean up and let's dip.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no, not me, Jay. Yeah, I know. It doesn't take. I'm shallow when it comes to my one night stands. I'm shallow, fam.
It doesn't take you much to leave. I know what you mean.
It doesn't take anything.
I know what you mean, G.
I'll lose a boner like that.
I know what you mean.
Oh, it's done.
But then again, I don't like, especially if I know this can potentially lead to like great sex, and if I think she's either 7 out of 10 banging or physique wise, she's just meat for me. Like she's lunch for me.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And it's reciprocated. Like I'm lunch for her.
Yeah.
If it's that kind of sexual vibe, it will take a lot for it to ruin my mojo. A lot. Like,
but that depends for me. For me to look at, because that's the thing. Like, for it to just be a bang ting, the way I'm talking, I'm not even looking at her like none of that. Because I'm not eating pom, I'm not doing nothing.
I know what you mean.
I'm just on about she is just like foundation level, just hot enough to bang.
Okay.
And I was just trying to pattern an end of the night smash. That's it. If I'm looking at a thing like, this is lunch. Yeah. I'm looking for a great time. Then
you want to.
Then happily that the booger thing's not.
But then again, obviously we've had 2 sips, but at the end of that McDonald's now, you've probably had bag of drinks. You had JD's and like
True.
Your mindset is different.
True.
And when we're drunk, bro, our tools speak for themselves.
True. My tool might not give a fuck.
Do you know what I mean?
My tool might not give a fuck.
Speaks for themselves, bro.
My tool probably be thinking, I wish you snotted on me.
Some nasty.
Oh, she's a nasty. My drunk mind's crazy as well. My drunk mind's crazy. With hard tool and drunk head, she'll snot and I'm like, oh, she's a nasty.
She's a nasty bitch.
You nasty bitch.
Come here.
Yeah. You filthy little slag.
Come here. Where's your apartment, babes?
How far are we, man? Come on.
Let's scran these chips and dip. Because I'm blosky.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
Nah,
that's
fucking
that's
jokes.
too funny, man.
Fuck me.
Oh, okay, cool. That's gang.
What you got for me?
I've got one's got. We had a few people sending. One's got to go.
Oh, I forgot about
They're
those.
tame. They're hella tame, but they're
really?
like, yeah, they're just.
Well,
it's just a one-off thing.
Okay.
But it's just nice. It's just I liked it.
Hit me.
Okay, cool. So this one, I'll go with this one. One's got to go. Gym. This is an interesting one. Fine dining. Gym, fine dining, clubs, or holidays.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's all over the shop.
That's tough. That's different levels of enjoyment for me. That dopamine is different for each one.
Yeah, exactly.
So gym, fine dining, clubs, and holidays. Gym, clubs, holidays. I mean, I think forever. Fuck. I love fine dining because obviously what I do, I appreciate great service. I appreciate good food. I understand what it takes to provide this level of service.
Yes, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love going out. I've not been out, obviously, I've not had a great night out since Amsterdam, which was February 2020. I've not been, February 2020.
Yeah,
I've not been
was.
out since then. I think I'm going to go out this weekend, actually.
Is it?
I think so. Because the way my shift patterns, I think I'm out tonight. Oh, I say tonight. I think I'm out this weekend. I'm out this weekend. So we'll see.
I am jealous, but I'm not. But I am.
But I would have... It can never be holidays because I love going away. Even though I don't go away that often, I still embrace it. It can never be gym because gym is life. Gym is solidarity. You know, gym is everything.
Yeah.
It might have to be fine dining. As much as I know what it brings to the table or brings to my table, I can't get rid of clubs, bro.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I can't get rid of gym and I can't get rid of holidays.
I know what you mean.
It would have to be the fine dining. What about you? That's a good one.
It is good.
That made me think. What about you?
For me, it would have to be either fine dining or holidays. And I love holidays.
Okay, so why holidays?
Because I haven't been on holiday in ages now.
I know. Neither have I. But I know the feeling of going away, especially with people that you love to be around, you know?
I miss the feeling. I do miss it.
So imagine never having that again.
Exactly. But like say, we're going out tonight.
Yeah.
And I know the food is fine. And I'm giddy.
Yeah, okay.
I'm giddy for it.
I know what you mean.
I don't want to ever not have this feeling ever again.
Oh, you've made me think a lot more now, purely because a fine dining experience can happen week in, week out, whereas a holiday would never happen week in, week out.
Yeah, it's once
It's probably
a year.
like 3-4 times a year, maybe like 1 or 2 times a year, depending on your social status, your financial status. You don't go on holiday week in, week out, whereas you can have a good fine dining experience week in, week out and be gassed for it.
But then
so
again,
the dopamine level's always there.
Holidays are a week plus. Fine dining is 2 hours.
I think for me, it still has to be fine dining.
Yeah,
bro.
I think in the end, I will pick fine dining to go. I'll miss it, but yeah, holidays, bro. When that's the thing. Right now, I care, but I don't care. But if we had something booked, I'll be gassed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as something's booked,
We have something booked right now that I know is going to be a banging holiday.
Yeah.
Gassed.
Yeah.
Gassed.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, and I'll be gassed every day that we're there.
Bro, I'll be gassed every day and tired on the last.
Oh, 100%.
Knackered on the last day.
I had a great time in Amsterdam when we went.
Yeah.
And that was normal. That
it was a light holiday. It was a light holiday, but it was great. It was great.
Marbella had a whale of a time. Miami, whale of a time.
That was a long time ago.
Very long time. Miami was 9 years ago.
9 years ago, yeah.
Oh, that's embarrassing. But yeah, all the holidays that we've been on, I've had a great time.
Yeah.
Great time.
Same.
I wake up excited. It doesn't even matter if I'm tired.
Yeah.
Ibiza.
Ibiza was great, bro.
That was fun.
Ibiza was
shattered.
great. I was shattered every day. I was shattered every single day.
On the last day?
The last day in Ushuaia, my knees wanted to break, bro. I couldn't stand up
Lewis
anymore.
is lucky I love him. I did that all for him, bro, because I didn't want to be there anymore. I was
seeing the
so
biggest thing there.
tired.
Oh, there were so many paintings in the show. There was one painting, she was by herself standing next to me. I remember.
I think I remember.
Wedge Hill's titties were just flamboyant. Oh, she was so beautiful. But
Bro.
yeah, that night was tiring for me.
I was
Tiring.
exhausted, bro. Exhausted.
Hungry. I remember we were hungry. We went to
Went to
one
that
spot,
American
spot afterwards. Yeah. Look at your face.
That was bad. That was my favorite part of the whole night. That's the sign of my age, bro.
yeah.
The boat party was trash.
I
just felt-
threw. You man don't understand, yeah. So we went on a boat. We went on a boat party. I think it was boat party then Ushuaia, right? It was the same day, was it not?
Yeah, it was the same day.
Worst day of my life.
We didn't. The thing is, just sorry to cut you off before we get into it.
Yeah.
I was promised a nap between the two.
Were you?
I was promised a nap
By
from
who?
someone. Either both you man or one of you man promised me a nap. I told you how tired I was. I was promised a nap between the two. And then two little voucher thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's go now. I was so tired.
That's hilarious.
I wanted to cry.
Bro.
When we decided that we weren't sleeping in between those two things,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wanted,
yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah.
head, it was like, cool, boat party finishes. Like, the whole time I'm on the boat, I was so tired, fam. And I'm thinking, right, I can handle this. And I'm hanging as well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, right, boat party finishes at like 6. Get back to the apartment for like 7. Sleep until like 10 at least. And then we can be out by 11.
yeah.
Ushuaia till 3, 4, 5. I don't care.
I don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore. Bro, finish the thing at 6. Check the time and said we need to be in before 7.
Yeah, we had to go straight there. Ushuaia was empty when we got there. But that was the early bird thing. That's the reason
Early
I got
bird
the
thing,
wristband.
free entry something,
Yeah,
innit?
free entry and blah, 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 blah.
And it was like £100 if you wanted to get in, like a normal time. Yeah. I can see why it's £100. It's fucking nice in there, but bro. Yeah, you're throwing up thing.
Bro, so
it's
yeah,
just itching.
boat party, right? We went on a boat party during the day before we went to Ushuaia. And we've probably spoken about this before. It was the same day where that chick had the tampon coming out of her thing. And I tried to tell her, babes. So for those that haven't seen, I can't remember what episode it was. So we were on a boat party. First of all, when you think about a boat party in Ibiza, you think, big man, I'm going to be on a yacht. We all thought we were going to be on the yacht. There's going to be a pool on the yacht.
Fam,
There's going to be bitches.
I thought me and Martin Garrix were going to be here.
The DJ is going to be lavish. There's going to be volleyball. There's going to be all sorts. There's going to be all sorts on this yacht.
I thought there was going to be a pool in the middle.
Fam,
Everything.
it was the smallest, dingiest, shittest thing. It was the shittest thing I've ever been on. It was the shittest thing I've ever been on. I was like, fuck my life. We already signed up for it. Let's go on. We went on this thing now. So like I said, this was the same day that there was, I think, either Geordie Yats or I think they were Geordie. Two of them. They weren't that good looking for me, but
No, they were toads, bro.
They weren't. And then one of them had a tampon in because a string was running down her leg. It was just so embarrassing.
She's in a bikini, fam.
She was in a black bikini, all black bikini. Makes sense now because she was on a period.
Yeah.
And it had a string running down her leg. And I saw it, and I think I told you, man. I was like,
You did.
I have to tell her.
I
have to tell her. So I went up to her. Obviously, music's loud. We're in the ocean. There's different ambience. And I wrapped my hand around her neck to whisper in her ear. She thought I was moving to her. She was giddy. She was down. She wrapped her hand around my neck. I was like, babes, I need to let you know. The string is hanging now. The string is hanging now.
We can all see it.
We can all see it. She gasped. She was like, thank you. She told her girl and dipped to the toilet.
If I was her, I'd jump off the boat. That shame, I couldn't show my face on deck again.
At that point, now she had realized everyone had seen it. Everyone had seen it.
Big man, I'm not showing my face on the port ever again. I'm leaping off the
Bro.
boat. I'm swimming back to shore.
Needless to say, after that happened, fam, the boat was rocking. I realized on that day I get seasickness because broski, I hadn't really drank that much. We hadn't really eaten that much that day.
We had nothing to eat that
We were
day.
knackered. This was our second to last day.
Yeah.
So we were all exhausted, right? It was already a shit boat. We were on down. It was 2 floors. We were on the ground floor, and everyone was doing like little activities upstairs. You could hear the mic man and everyone going crazy. I'm sitting downstairs because I'm not here for this anymore. Yeah. As soon as I stepped on the boat, I already knew I'm not having fun. So I'm not even going to pretend. I'm not going to pretend. The boat was rocking. We were far into the sea as well, so we couldn't tell man to go back. Yeah. Then man were doing jet skis and whatnot. I was like, nah, man, I'm sweating, fam. And the toilet was busy. Every man was going to that one toilet. Every man was bopping into that one. As soon as I saw it free, scurried in there, fam. I threw the fuck up. When I got back, if you man could see the sweat,
You were soaking
that was
wet.
running down my face.
Bro, honest to God, I thought someone had just dashed you in the water.
That's exactly what you said. You said, big man, you look like you've just come back from jet skiing. Because I was soaked.
You were dripping wet, man. Humans can't sweat like that.
Fam, I perspire sometimes.
You were sweating through your head. I physically couldn't believe it.
Bro, worst worst afternoon of the worst day of my life. And then we went to Ushuaia, and my knees were killing me that day.
Oh my days, fam.
I've never wanted to sleep so bad in my life.
I wish we all came together as men at the beginning of the boat party before we took off and said, guys, let's get off.
This ain't it.
This ain't it. I know we've paid our money, but we all know what's best. Let's get off. Let's go back to bed.
Eat, kip, and go Ushuaia at 6, 7.
Oh, have a nice day at the hotel. Maybe another little dip. Some pre-drinks at Yard. And then we'll hit Ushuaia.
That we didn't think.
We should have taken our wristbands and fucked off.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't think, because there was only one afternoon we chilled in the hotel and had a dip, and that's when we saw like those 3 girls, our neighbors. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember the pool was warm.
The pool was warm, and we had a couple decent neighbors that we were talking to.
You were talking to.
I was talking to.
I don't talk to people like that, G.
I was
happy for you, but I wasn't talking to anyone.
But yeah, I remember we had a good afternoon one time, so I was like, why didn't we do that again? And we had
we did have a good
Italian
afternoon
spot next door. Even though we were in Spain, there was like an Italian joint next to us that served a banging. I would never forget how banging that bolognese was. That bolognese didn't make sense.
You ordered bolognese, and I think Lewis ordered carbonara.
I can't remember what you ordered.
I think you ordered a carbonara. And I remember thinking the Brit in me was like, there's no way I'm ordering Italian food in Ibiza.
The Brit in you, you're so stubborn.
The Brit in me was like, there's no way I'm ordering that, because I don't know what the fuck that's going to taste like. And you were saying it's banging. He was like, this carbonara was banging. I think I ordered a burger and chips.
You must have.
I keep it basic. When I'm on holiday, unless we're in that level of cuisine. If we're in China, I'll order Chinese, bro. If we're somewhere, like an Italian restaurant in like Israel, bro, burger and chips,
please,
or pizza, something flat, something basic. Because I fear for my life in them kind of things, bro.
Fam, I'm not gonna lie to you, the bolognese didn't make sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was banging.
I'm glad.
I'll never forget it.
I'm glad.
Makes no sense.
I'm glad. I remember I ordered a lasagna in Ayia Napa. Worst mistake of my life.
Really?
Worst mistake of my life.
That's probably the reason why you didn't go.
I was hesitant to do it then.
Yeah,
and I did it, and I wanted to dash it. It was sludge. It was absolute sludge. And then I remember the girl I was with at the time, she was like, send it back. And I'm like, I can't send it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just grim. Like, it's just grim for me. You can tell it's not undercooked. It's not like, this is the way, you can tell it came out exactly as they wanted it to come out. This is exactly how they wanted it to be. So if I send it back, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Because then, like, I don't like when people are like, oh, send it back and just order something else. Oh, I don't like that. That's your fault.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, that's your fault. If there's something wrong with it, send it back, and I'll send you a new one that doesn't have that thing wrong with it.
Replacement as opposed to an exchange.
Yeah. My girl was telling me, oh, send it back and just order a steak instead. I was like,
that's a piss take. That's a piss take. I get it. Because I know, I understand.
Yeah, I was like, I'll hold this L. It's my fault. I didn't want to order lasagna, and for some crazy reason I ordered it. I don't even order lasagna in England.
I know what you mean.
I've never ordered a lasagna.
You were feeling flamboyant. You were feeling sick. The sun was hitting you.
Happened. Yeah. I ordered lasagna at sunset. On some poxy date in Ayia Napa. Flipping hell, bro. It was horrible. So yeah, and the man came out vexed. These foreign men don't like when you don't eat their food, G.
Yeah, they don't. There's no etiquette for them. There's no etiquette
Chef
for them.
came out and said, what's wrong with it? I said, I just don't like it. He's like, what's wrong with it? I said,
you just look...
I was 19. I remember my skinny little arms. I don't know. Man said this. I said, I don't know. Fam, leave me alone.
That's hilarious.
I said, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not hungry.
Girls, women, if you're on a date or having food with another woman or with a woman, and as a man you don't like the food, the woman is going off at the restaurant.
100%.
Especially if you go toilet or something.
It's their fault.
It's fam.
They want the best for you. Doesn't matter how it happens. They'll ruin your night getting the best service possible for you.
Women love doing that. We appreciate you doing that for us as well, but it's like sometimes just leave it. Just leave it.
Stop.
But we know you mean well.
Yeah,
we do know you mean well.
Yeah. They want the best for you,
man. That's jokes.
It's not on. They treat waiting staff like shit, getting you what you deserve.
We're here for a reason. Let them do it.
Says send it back and get a steak.
That's a piss take. It's not even in the same field of mains.
It's nothing the same.
Man said lasagna or steak. Wow. That's jokes.
Bro. Right. Just to wrap.
Yeah.
I've got a final request.
Pause. Need to piss again.
You need your prostate checked is what you need, G. Right, so fan request.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I've got a situation. I've just completed 18 months of celibacy.
Wow.
Bro. It's a female, by the way.
I was just about to ask, is it a male or female?
First year was very good and healing. I reconnected with
I can imagine.
Bro, I bet. I reconnected with my body and realized some negative patterns. The last 6 months, I've remembered what I'm missing. I bet you have.
Fuck. It's a female, you said?
Female.
Her clit must have been tingling at anything. She could see a man just walking down the
Yeah,
street.
tight jeans were a no-go, G.
Fuck.
So after 18 months, would you wait for someone, stroke date for a bit, bit of commitment? Okay. Would you wait for someone, date, stroke, bit of commitment, or go straight in for the kill? I think I already know the answer, but I wanted another opinion. I don't want to ruin my progress, but also it's a human need.
I hear that. I hear both sides.
Worth noting, I have a free house coming up in the next few weeks, so there's lots of temptation. Bro,
knowing me, right, let's say I have completed 18 months of celibacy.
Yeah.
The first few months or weeks as it is of the celibacy would be hell for me.
Oh, yeah.
Hell. And I'm assuming she's not like masturbating or anything.
I don't know.
I'm going to assume she's not.
Okay,
I'm going to
yeah.
assume she's not.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she wants to take the celibacy to a whole nother
Yeah,
level.
the thing is as well, to be fair, if that's what you're doing, then you should just wrap all of it out.
All of it off, There's no point in not fucking but fingering yourself.
Yeah.
Or not fucking but wanking off,
Yeah.
So I'm assuming she's not foreplaying herself whatsoever. So if she's reached the 18-month mark, that's a month alone is too long for me. But if I've reached an 18-month mark, I'm thinking, okay, let me actually, because at this point I feel like I've changed as a human being. Because I've found myself, I'm in a different space mentally, physically, everything. Like we said, the guy that did the no fap thing on our Patreon episode, he went for how long? A few months it was?
I want to say he did like 100 days.
Yeah, something stupid like
Something
that, which is a few months.
ridiculous.
Yeah, a few months.
Yeah.
And he said he was a better person for it, like physically, mentally, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, if I've reached that stage of 18 months, I already know I'm going to be a different person. So I can only assume I'd want to keep it up and then maybe wait for the right person. But the Fuhad I am today, answering this question today, not having done the 18 months today, I'm fucking the first opportunity I get.
Yeah, bro.
So it all depends on the mindset. Because
100%.
I know for a fact that if you ask me today, I've got a free yard all week next week or whatever, let's run some things through and have fun. I'm gonna have fun, you know,
Bro.
But if I've been on the celibacy thing, I don't know.
I feel like if I've been on that celibacy thing and I was ready to go, I'd be like, you know in like movies and stuff where they like someone gets like captured and tortured and stuff, and then the first bit they just can't handle it anymore. To the point where they just snap.
Yeah.
And they're just like laser focused, and then they'll just kill someone with like their one hand and just dash them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they can just like see bullets and shit.
Yeah, life is different,
bro.
yeah.
I feel like the first few months I'll be scratching my eyes out,
Yeah.
and then after a while I'll just be laser focused,
Yeah.
and then
You see the world differently.
bro, see the world differently, and like I feel like the time that I'm ready to smash someone, I need to inform police. I need to inform someone what's going down. She needs to sign some kind of contract.
Yes, some consent.
Because if
forms.
I let the beast out,
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because it needs to be a thing that likes dick. Because she's about to get...
She's gonna get more than she ever asked for.
Bro, she's going to be walking out with like a hand on her leg, bro. Yeah, I understand completely.
Like I'm trying to drag her around the aisle by her ankles. Like it's gonna be long for her. It's long for her.
Step over and more.
Bro, it's long for her.
I know exactly what you mean.
And then when you finish, just like
You
you can see blue again.
You can see color.
Yeah,
Everything was black and white at one point.
Yeah. So that's what I think. So, but I would definitely go in for the kill. Going for the kill because I reckon it would be when she said, "Oh, looking to date" or something like that. I think it would be such a distraction. Like the fact that I haven't banged anyone in 18 months. If I'm like looking to date someone, stuff like that, bro. If I'm seeing some soft skin or something, I'm thinking,
All I want to do is smash.
bro, let's
All
get
I
these
wanna
3
do-
dates out the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Let's
All
go.
I wanna do is
That's all I
smash.
can think about.
Yeah.
So I'll go straight in for the kill. Just clear my head. and then I can start looking to
You'd
date.
ruin her. I know for a fact I wouldn't last. Because obviously we've not wanked nothing, right? 18 months. I'd be so livid because I know I'd bust so quick, but I'd also, within that 5 minutes, 10 minutes region, I would absolutely
It'd be like a lifetime.
destroy her.
Yeah, it'd be a lifetime of banging.
I would
5
eat
minutes.
pum like I've never eaten pum before.
Oh, bro, like I'm a starved refugee.
Bro, I would want to eat her from the inside out.
Yuck. But I know.
You know what I'm saying though? I'd be in there for time before I stick it in.
Bro,
Because I've missed it.
I'll
I've
be
missed
yamming edamame beans out of the batty hole, fam.
You
Anything.
popping them in my mouth.
Anything, bro.
And
Anything and everything.
18 months?
Bro, that's to be fair, that's the perfect time. If someone wanted to like experiment with me, just like eating
Yeah.
batty, fingering me,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
fam.
yeah.
After
Do
18 months off,
Do what you want to me. After 18 months off, you know. Do what you want to me.
bro,
Because I want to know.
I don't care how it happens.
I just want to know.
I don't care how we get there, G.
Obviously, because you know what it feels like when you know, and obviously you know what it feels like when I know, like my optimum climax. So let's say, because it's been 18 months and they do the finger up the batty for you, and the nut is wilder than you've ever imagined.
Heroin.
It's crack cocaine
Yeah.
on steroids,
Yeah.
on heroin. It's like, wow. Would you then, after that first experimentation for like 10 minutes or whatever, would you then be down to do that again? Or would you leave it, because you've done it, you've tried it, you can say you've ticked it off the box, you're not going to try it again. What would you do?
Oh, nah, fam. She'll walk in and my face will be on the bed. My arms will be 6 feet in the air.
We're going again.
Fam?
Let's do that again.
Arched.
6 feet in the air.
Oh,
That's amazing.
yes,
Like
fam.
a yacht.
Milk me.
This
Milk me.
I can already. It's so homo, but I can already imagine it. You said you're 6 feet.
Fam?
She's sucking you from the back,
Bro, my face will be flat. I'll be on my tippy toes.
Nah.
Stilettos on, everything, fam.
That is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, 100%, bro. If it was spectac like that, sexy spec, nah, bro.
Oh, 18
Face plant the bed.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yap me.
Well, I feel like did we even answer the question? Or
Go for it.
Huh? Yeah, basically, yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go for
Get it out of the system, and then you can date
You need
someone.
You need to.
Because if you go on that first date, my G,
You're distracted.
He's coming back to yard. You're
distracted,
banging him.
yeah. Especially because you say you got a free yard for a few weeks. Yo, all you're going to want to do is fuck.
Nando's will spiral out of control.
All you're going to want to do is fuck. Forget
yeah,
the
man.
meal.
Best of luck.
Best of luck, man. Guys, thank you for this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. The merch as well, flying off the shelf. Don't forget, season 3 summer merch.
Okay.
Go check that in the
Patreon.
DMs. In the DMs.
God,
In the fucking link.
This is the first time I've never ever said Patreon.
Oh,
in this
shit,
show.
yeah.
Patreon. Patreon.com /ShxtsnGigs. Jump in.
I forgot.
Enjoy. Episode every Thursday. Catch you on the next one.
Run us.